Hello, I'm Jerry Ford. I'm going to do a coffee review. This is something I bought just over the weekend. This is Good and Gather. It's a Target brand. This is naturally flavored pumpkin spice with other natural flavors. It says it has cinnamon, clove, ginger, nutmeg, and a hint of pumpkin. No artificial flavors. It just says roast ground coffee, limited edition. Let's see. So this review is for Beach Life. I wanted to see a pumpkin spice coffee review, one where the pumpkin spice was, flavor was brewed into the beans. I don't know if that's the case on this one. I just saw it and it was a decent price, so I just got this one. So we're going to find out. It says back here, every Good and Gather flavored coffee is created with you in mind. Our coffees are taste tested to bring you great tasting natural flavors that do not contain artificial flavors, artificial sweeteners, or synthetic colors. Seasonal limited edition. Good and Gather pumpkin spice flavored coffee is made with fair trade certified Arabica beans from Latin America. The traditional spices of cinnamon, clove, ginger, nutmeg, and a hint of pumpkin make this a delicious cup of coffee perfect for gatherings. I don't know. It sounds like they may have done it that way. I don't know for sure. The made with fair trade certified Arabica beans, that's just talking about the beans themselves. They're not talking about the process that they go through to get that flavor in there. So it says it's a light roast, okay, but it has a little thing here. That's what I'm kind of confused about. It's got the 3 dots like it's a level, and it's on roast. Like maybe it's a light roast, but they're talking about how bitter the roast is. Excuse me. It's like I was gonna look at my phone to see what the temperature was outside. It was like 60s. It was really nice. Actually kind of cool this morning. 100% satisfaction guaranteed or your money back. All right, so I already brewed some up. Wow, the aroma smells really good. It has a nice pumpkin aroma. You get the nutmeg and the cinnamon in there, a little of the clove. What was the other stuff that was in it? Ginger. Maybe a little bit. Not a whole lot though, but it smells really good. All right. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, definitely a light roast appearance. Has a nice pumpkin aroma. The nutmeg is really strong. Stronger than the cinnamon. You get the ginger more on the aroma after you in the brewed part. The clove a little bit. smells good. It almost smells more like a tea than it does a coffee, though. It's kind of strange. But that, I think that ginger and that clove kind of brings out like a tea characteristic. But it smells good. All right, let's see. Ooh. Strong flavors. Okay, you get nice nutmeg. Maybe just a little clove. Not really any ginger. Maybe a little pumpkin rind. Pumpkins are sweet. I'm not tasting actual pumpkin, so. But it's a decent tasting coffee. Don't know if I enjoy that taste, like just the nutmeg by itself. In a tea sense, it's kind of, to be kind of different, you know. Yeah, I mean, tea, just add a little sugar. Might make it a little bit more drinkable for me. So I do add creamers. I don't want to have to, but it's what I do to make it, for me personally, drinkable. A lot of times, with depending on, you know, I've had a few coffees where they were nicely flavored enough where I could drink them without creamers, but it doesn't happen very often, so I do add creamers to it. Here's a level teaspoon of regular creamer. Let's just see what that does to it. Usually at this point, all it does is just add a lactose kind of taste to it. Kind of curves off acidity and bitterness and adds a little cream lactose taste, like I said. So let's just see what that does. Even that made a difference on the flavors that's in this. Yeah, it actually made it a little bit better for me. So I add a flavored creamer, sweetener part. I don't like adding too much. I'm just trying to get just a little sweetness to it. So on this, I'm just going to add even below a teaspoon. I'm just trying to get. I want to taste the nutmeg and cinnamon in there, because that's part of what makes up a pumpkin spice, I believe. So, but I'm trying to get a sweetening in there. Sometimes in the realm of imagination, when you do this, and that's happened a lot for me, with a little bit of sweetener added to what they've done to it, brings out what is on there. For example, pumpkin. It's already got the spice, that's good. But now I want to get the pumpkin, so let's see what that little bit did. Of course, it's a caramel macchiato, I know, but so I might get a little caramel, maybe caramel pumpkin caramel. There you go. Getting a little bit more of a pumpkin taste. Weird. There you go. That's what I was looking for. If I had, well, of course that'd be kind of cheating. If I had a creamer that was pumpkin spice creamer, that would solve all the problems right there. I would get exactly what it says on there, but yet not naturally. I would have liked to got it naturally, but there's no, I don't, it's just, they don't do that, you know. They don't take little, like, powdered, actual powdered pumpkin, if you can powder a pumpkin, and add it into the brewing process, or the the fusion of the beans, you know, when they're roasting them. I don't know. You know where I'm getting. You know where I'm going, right? So anyway, yeah. The roast is light. You get a nice nutmeg, a little bit of cinnamon in there now. You get a little bit of a pumpkin taste. But for the most part on this one, I don't, if I was going to rate it for what it was, between 1 and 5, I'd probably give it a 3.5. Probably just because the nutmeg is a little strong in there. I would have rather the cinnamon be stronger than the nutmeg. And just the flavor by itself. I think they should have made this, instead of a light roast, I think they should have made it a medium to dark. Might have been more flavorful for me. And I don't know, other people might be different, but that's what I was getting out of it. That's about it. The ingredient says Arabica coffee and natural flavor. But yeah, 3.5. It's kind of mid-range. I mean, it's good. I'd have to drink it like this, put the little creamers to it, but that's the way I drink a lot of my coffees anyway. But I'm just trying to get, I'd reach that sweetness and then I stop. I don't need it overly sweet, you know. But so there you go, Beach Life. I do actually have another one, another pumpkin spice. I can't remember which one it was. I have it in my Walmart queue. We haven't had to do a Walmart pickup in a while. We've just been going to a close by local store to get some groceries and stuff. But maybe that one will be a little bit better. I don't have the room to store a bunch of coffees. I don't really have the budget to go out and buy a bunch of coffees, because it takes me a little while to use up all that I get. So I don't get a whole big storage of them. So so there you go. Beach Life. Hope you enjoyed that, even though it wasn't a big 5 rating on it, just a 3.5. I didn't do my little my aromas and tastes cheat sheet I got that I made a while back. Just because of the strong nutmeg in there. That's all I could taste. Almost all that I could taste in there. Or all that I could smell, mostly. I got a little bit of pumpkin in the aroma, but the nutmeg was strong. So it's kind of hard for me to get any other aroma profiles close to the same with the taste. So yeah, there you go. Good and Gather. That was the cheapest one they got. Coffee is really expensive. It's for no more than they give you these days in a bag. You know, this here is a 12 ounce. A lot of them don't even have that much in it, and they want $8 to $10 for a bag of coffee. It's like, wow, that's a lot for me anyway. So there you go. All right, thank you all for watching. I appreciate it. Let me know if you've had a chance to try that one. Everybody's got a Target, I think, in their city. Probably everybody's got a Walmart, so Targets are not as popular as Walmart, but they used to be. There used to be just as many Targets as there was Walmarts, but now there's not. Yeah. All right. Yeah, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed that beach life. Sorry I couldn't get a better one at this time, but maybe the one I got coming, maybe it's better. All right. See you on the next one.